Hello students, I am s.p.rollsan. Welcome all of you to today's topic, maintenance system. In last class, we have discussed about safety and precautions. So now we will go for maintenance system. So before start maintenance system, anyone can say what is maintenance? Now you just see the definition. Maintenance is the process of maintaining something to get its maximum operating efficiency. Yes, that means if I maintain anything to get its maximum efficiency, then I can say this is maintenance. Like that, thousands examples are there. Like if I go for repairing a bike and maintain the bike to get its maximum efficiency, then I can say it is bike maintenance. Like that, if I clean and taking care of my mobile, then I can say this is mobile maintenance. Like that, if I enter any type of industry like small scale industry, medium scale industry or large scale industry, I found different type of machines and machinery equipments. So when I try to maintain these machineries and machinery equipment to get its maximum efficiency, then I said this is machine maintenance. So see in the figure, maintenance means to maintain, keep, preserve or protect. That means if I maintain anything, I keep it safe and good, then I can use it and I can protect it from any type of mishaps. So now comes to the next. What are the objectives? Before start the session, we have to know what are the objectives. So here you see the first objective, maintain plant and machinery and other production assets at optimum operating efficiency. That if I maintain all plant or plant related machineries and production assets to get its maximum operating efficiency, then I said I do good maintenance. So this is our first objective. You see in the figure, one machine is there. This machine is 5-axis machine and RPM of 10,000. If I not maintain it properly, then I can't get its maximum operating efficiency. In the second objective, reduce major breakdowns to avoid crisis situation. Yes, as you know, the machines are very important to do the productions. If one machine get breakdown due to any reason, then there is a crisis situation. Why? Because we have number of orders. Due to the machine up, we can't do the production. So that's why we can't deliver it on the right time. So that means it is a crisis situation. Take another example. If we are not maintaining the transformer, then it will get down, then we are not getting power supply. This is also a crisis situation. There are number of examples are there. You see here in the figure, the number of pumps are there. If all pumps are get switch off or down due to any reason, then this is also a crisis situation. So that's why we think about how we can avoid this type of crisis situations. Now comes to the third objective. The third objective is design and develop suitable systems for procurement of spares and consumables. You see in this figure, there are lot of consumables and spares are there. Consumable means oil, cotton, grease. These are the consumable items. Every day or every week it is required. Like filters, these are the consumable items. And some spares like bearing and some other spares like battery, these are not consumable items. But we have to think how to procure this from the market if it is required. We can store some spare in our internal store, and we also think how to get this if it is not available within our store. So in the third objective, we have to think about this, how to procure the spares and consumables. Now comes to the maintenance system. The maintenance system works with two wings. One is breakdown maintenance, another is preventive maintenance. So if I go for breakdown maintenance says when the machine starts to fail or machine is totally switch off condition, we can say it is under breakdown. That means we can say this type of maintenance is an emergency based policy in which plant and equipment are operated until it fails. Take an example, if I go for a CNC milling machine, now it is working, if it fails, then we can say it goes for breakdown. That means the machinery or any equipment run until it fails, and when it fails, to repair or to obtain the spare it will take time, then we can say machine is under breakdown. Now comes to the second point, servicing done only for breakdown areas. As I said, the milling machine is not working, it is switch off. That means we have to think that milling machine having some problem. That means the maintenance person, they go and attend only the milling machine, not other machine. And when they got the problem, they got the root cause, then they only concentrate on that area only. So that means when breakdown occurs, the servicing person only goes for the breakdown areas. Now comes to the next point. The machine receives the attention of maintenance personnel only when the machine actually breaks down. Now the milling machine is running, the turning machine is in running condition, the transformer is working, the pump is working, then no attention goes to these machines. When one pump get off, then only the maintenance person get information by any source, and then the attention goes to that particular area. That means why pump is not working. That means here the person attention goes only on the breakdown areas. Here spare part inventory is not planned, not maintained. If you take the example of the pump is not working, that may be starter problem, that may be shaft problem, that may be coupler problem, that may be motor problem, or that may be impeller problem. So I can say which spare is required for repairing this pump. So that's why here spare parts inventory is not planned or maintained. If I go for the next point, you see, maintenance is nobody's job, but when machine breakdowns, it becomes everybody's job, and everybody gets involved, resulting in how? Yes, when pump fail means there is no water. No water means every person need water. So that's why every person try to resolve this problem. Every person try to know about the problem. So that's why in maintenance, everybody comes and think how to overcome this type of situations. But if everybody comes and try to repair or try to resolve the problem, then also it create problem. As you know, there is a fragile broth. Too many cooks spoil the broth. That means if you cook more time and more time, definitely it spoil the broth. Yes, if all people come and try to repair or try to do maintenance, then also it create problem. Now comes to the next point. No records maintain reasons for breakdown. We can go for why analysis if this type of problem occurs more than 3 times in a month. Otherwise, not required to maintain any type of record why this happens, who operate the machine, how he operate the machine. These things is not required. Now comes to the next point. No trained or qualified personnel to carry out repairs. That means here if I go for repairing the machine, no trained or qualified person required. Why? Because you see, one problem is coming from the pump. That means something happens inside the pump. That may be problem of impeller. That means if I fix the impeller, then work is finished and the problem is solved. That means here no need to think or no need to try to think more and more how I fix the impeller, how I get the impeller, how the impeller get damaged. So here no trained or qualified personnel to carry out repairs. Get it? Okay. So now I am giving another example to get it You see, there is a bike repairing shop. If you go to make a puncture, what happened? A small kid, he came and he just make puncture. How? He has no qualification. He is not a trained worker. How he do? Because he know how to make the puncture. That is the thing. Get it? Yes. So that's why in breakdown maintenance, no trained or qualified personnel required to carry out of repairing. Now comes to the next point. No budgetary provisions to calculate these expenses occur during breakdown times. Yes, here there is no budgetary provisions, because if I go for repairing the pump, what happens inside the pump? Only when I open the pump, then only I get. So here maybe the expenses is less or the expenses is more. Only we can give a approximate budget for repairing the pump. We can say this much amount is required to repair the pump. So here in every breakdown work, no budgetary provisions are there. Only approximate budgetary offer can be prepared by anybody. So students, we have completed today's session. So what we have studied today? We have studied machine maintenance, role of maintenance person and maintenance system. In the next class, we will discuss about the another wing of maintenance system, that is preventive maintenance. I hope you all enjoyed. We will meet on a new topic on a new day. Thank you.